Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's live stream. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Faris from Taskade. I do growth and social media and SEO for Taskade. And welcome back. This week, we'll be covering a few things. Firstly, we'll be covering product updates. So, over the weekend, Taskade got some pretty strong updates, and I'll be here to cover those updates. And after that, we'll spend some time to look at maybe one or two kits, and then I will go through what kits are, and we will see the thought process behind making each kit and how to use them. Okay, without further ado, let's start. But before that, maybe let's wait for a couple more people. I see people are starting to roll in. How's everyone doing today? Oh, it's almost the weekend. I'm very excited. Okay. Um, Great. So let me share my screen here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, maybe first, maybe let's go through the updates for this week first. Here we go. Open up the newsletter. Okay, so Ideon. I think Fast is in the chat as well. Hi guys, thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so first update over the weekend is new Workspace Navigation. I might have previewed this last week on the stream, so a few lucky people might have seen this already. I'll show this in after this once I go through the newsletter. But basically, we have a new Workspace Navigation. So if you're like me and you have a lot of projects going on, with this update, you probably just need one or two tabs open and you can just toggle from the left sidebar, which I'll show you later. It's a very neat update, probably one of my favorites. And this one, in my opinion, is a simple update, but it makes life so much easier. Instant AI kits creation. So imagine after you created your whole kit, instead of clicking maybe two or three times to create the kit, now you can it's almost like a one-click solution. On the left sidebar as well, if you click on the sidebar, there will be a option for you to create kit, and it automatically creates the whole kit for you. I will demo this later as well. In the newsletter, we also featured some of our featured AI kits of the week. So for AI kits, we put a lot of love and effort into it. So we try our very best to make sure that each kit helps with your use case and that they are completely usable. So these featured AI kits are just those kits that go a little bit above what we expect. So these are the ones that we feature this week. We might feature a few kits every week, so keep you guys updated on that. And AI reasoning agents with O3 model, I think the TLDR version is just that we now have new language models when you in our AI agents. So they are the O3 mini, low, medium, and advanced. So depending on what you need, you can choose more languages to get what you want out of it. Yeah, hopefully there'll be more languages supported. But right now, I think this is the right step forward, and I'm also excited for this. Last but not least, one of the main updates we had was easier task automation. And this just means is that I think for the longest time, users have been requesting for an automation trigger, which is for task added, which just means that every time a task is added, it runs your automation. And right now, this update makes that possible. So maybe you have a dashboard that you want to keep updated all the time, and each time you update that dashboard, maybe you want to send a Slack to the group channel. So now it's possible every time a new task is added, you can create a flow such that automatically sends a message to the Slack channel so that everyone is updated and knows that you are tracking that task. Okay, that's this week's updates. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try my best to answer. If it's a little bit too technical, Dion, Guru is here. He will be able to help me out, I hope, if there are any questions that I cannot answer. So if there's anything, just feel free to ask in the chat, and we'll try our best to help you out. If not, let's go to some kits. Okay. Okay, I also prepared something special, which I'll keep for the end. But just a little spoiler, I like to spoil things. Um, I created a form which will now track all of the community requests for kits. So previously it was a little bit messy because kit requests were coming in from everywhere, mainly from Reddit, but it's from everywhere. So right now I created a simple form to track everything, and I'll show you that later. And I think to make it more interesting, I will show you how I created the form and share it here so that you see how the form is created and you use it as well, so you understand the whole flow. That would be great. Okay, so this week I have two kits to share with you. So first is the little bit outside of my area of expertise, but I hope that I did something right. This is the HR interviewing process automation kit. So basically what we tried to achieve here is fully automate or maybe partly automate a HR workflow for new applicants. And the other kit that we created, and I kind of created this by example, by accident, by the way. My colleague was writing a blog article and he needed a kit to showcase what a marketing team of agents would look like. And I thought, oh, cool, we'll make a very nice kit. So we created the kit and turned out to be pretty decent. And that is this AI marketing kit sample. And yeah, maybe I'll share this one first. Here you go, AI kits. Oh, okay. So in this case, I downloaded the kit, but I didn't create the kit. So might as well. What are kits? Okay, very good question. I perhaps didn't go through that. Okay, so AI kits are basically how we package projects, agents, teams, automations, a whole workspace into basically a bundle that you can just simply share with everyone else. So for that question, probably I'll show you this. So for example, I have this folder. It's called the marketing kit sample, or whatever you want to call it. In this folder, I have 3 projects here. And then I have 3 AI agents, and I think I have 1 automation. Yeah, I have 1 automation. So imagine if you want to share with your friend, anyone, all of these things. Traditionally, you would have to share this automation, share the 3 agents individually, and then share the 3 projects, or maybe just share the whole folder. But it doesn't seem like a cohesive unit. It just seems like you're sharing things separately and hoping that it makes sense. So with this update, what you can do is basically just do this, and then right click and just click create AI kit. And what you can do, see, it automatically creates it. And when you view it, this will happen. What you basically did is we just package all of these individual elements into a cohesive unit. So you have all your projects are here, your automation is here, and you got 3 AI agents here as well. So with this AI kit, you can add a description, maybe say like internal team. This is just for example, and then you can click share, and you do that public access. You copy this link and you share it with your teammates. Everyone will have access to the kits. They just need to click download, and they will have all of these things, and everything is working cohesively with each other. So for example, if you have an automation flow, sometimes your automation flow might consist of maybe a few projects and a few agents working together. If you were to just share this automation flow without anything else, there will be some parts that won't be shared alongside it. Like maybe the agents won't carry over or the projects won't carry over. When you share it as a kit, the automation flow will be shared with everything inside it. So it will be shared, working, and ready to go. So that's the great thing about kits. And I hope that answers your question. So basically, taking everything, packaging them together and making sure that it works. Okay. Okay, so now this is the marketing kit sample. So for these kits, it's actually very AI agent heavy. So it's just almost like a demo kit. So assume that you want to create an AI marketing team. This is what I think it would look like. So AI agents, we have three: social media automation agent, content generation agent, and an SEO optimization agent, just to bring it all together. So for the social media automation agent, let's click edit and I will show you what's inside it. So basically, with this agent, I gave it a prompt and, well, flawless explanation. Thank you. I think that's for Dion, but I'll take the credit anyway. Okay, so for this agent, what we're trying to do is get it to craft social media copies and automatically post to X or LinkedIn. And this is possible. I think it's from commands and tools. So in the AI agent tools, there are a lot of tools here. You can do a lot of things, but just for you're still learning. So this is what I figured you could do. You technically get it to craft copy, and then once you connect your X account and your LinkedIn account, you can technically train it well enough to automatically craft a copy and then automatically post to X and LinkedIn as well. For here, I didn't connect my accounts, but this is just a final step. Connect your account and it's good to go. And this is set to manual approval. If you trust the AI agent enough, you can just set it to automatic approval so that it just runs. Yeah. And this is the social media automation agent. And yeah, so basically the prompt is quite basic. I was just training it with, like, best practices for each social media platform and some examples. Yeah. And here you can toggle the language as well. So previously it was just 4.0. Now you have the O3 mini. You can just choose based on what you need. Yeah. Okay, that was the social media automation kit. Now the content generation agent. This one is a little bit more specific, but now that looking at it, I was thinking probably this could have just been a blog post generation agent. But at the point of creating this one, I thought a content generation agent makes sense. What this agent does is basically writes blog posts for you, and after it writes those blog posts, it automatically creates social media copies for said blog posts. So it's just trained on the basic blog writing stuff. Um, yeah, so that's the prompt. You can choose the language. I didn't specify the language, so it defaulted to 4.0. And then knowledge, you can treat, I didn't enable knowledge for this, but you can enable knowledge on your AI agents to make it work better for you. So the best thing, I mean, a great thing that you can do is even train it with projects. So basically, imagine if you have a folder of all your blog posts, you can technically train this agent to to take inspiration from those projects. I mean, to learn from those projects and write in your style consistently. So it kind of like trains itself to be better, and that's quite cool. And yeah, for this one, the tools, same X, LinkedIn, but another cool thing is this one connects to WordPress. So what you can technically do is get it to automatically write a whole blog post for you, and then get it to, I don't suggest automatically publishing a whole blog post to WordPress. You definitely need to read them or at least SEO optimize it. But if you trust the agent enough, connect your WordPress, of course, and then set it to automatic approval. That way you can kind of just spam blog posts, but I don't think that's gonna get much traffic. So you do need to edit the copies, make it a little more humanized, and add some spice here and there, make it even better. Yeah. So this is the content generation agent. Oops. And finally, you guys know that I love SEO. So this one, I created a SEO optimization agent. There should be no knowledge for this. Yeah. But yeah, this agent basically is just, the aim of this agent is to just improve your content. So imagine after getting a specialized agent to write your whole blog post. I think a theoretical good flow would be to then have this blog post be sent to this SEO optimization agent and tell this agent to just probably suggest edits on how this can be better. And then the final step is where a human comes in, gets the AI generated content and these suggestions from this SEO agent, and then edits them side by side to create like a masterpiece copy. And I think that's how AI and humans can work together. Basically, we don't get AI to just do everything, we get the best parts of it and then we give it our take. And I think that helps a lot to speed up workflows the right way and not just like churn out AI generated stuff that doesn't make sense. Yep. So this one is just some basic SEO tips and tricks. And if you want to make this SEO agent even better, what you want to do is go to the knowledge section, enable knowledge, and if you Google stuff like Google Search Evaluator Guidelines, there's I think an 80 or 100-page document, or even go to a blog post which talks about Google's best practices. What you could do is add links here or add a project and paste those links in the project. Or if you have a PDF, add a PDF under add media here. And what you're doing is you're training your agent with official Google documents or the best blog posts that you know about SEO. And then without you reading 100 pages of Google document, you get an agent that knows what SEO is about and can suggest SEO edits for you. It's like a free SEO consultant, if you might. Yeah, and I think that's pretty neat. I use that daily for Taskade as well when I'm editing our blog posts, optimizing our site, and it works pretty well for me. So yeah, my tip is to just download the official Google documents, train your agent with it, and use it side by side to give you SEO suggestions. Okay, that was the 3 agents in this project. And then right now for the projects, let me check this out. Oh, there's a Kit Quick Start guide as well. Let me see. Now with the, okay, I'm going everywhere, let's take it slow. I wanted to open these projects separately, but what I can do now is just do this. So we were here. Unfold projects, there's 3 projects here. So basically I can just click and it shows us the project right here. So this is the Kit Quick Start Guide. Basically, if you just downloaded this kit and you don't know what's going on here, always open this document first. It gives you like an overview of what this does and how you're supposed to use it, and some tips and tricks and some optional tips on how you can make this even better. So yeah, so the purpose of this kit is to just streamline digital marketing workflows, and then what's included is an SEO optimization agent, content generation agent, and the social media automation agent. Yep. And then this one is for the automation flow, which I will share with you. But just remember this project. Basically, this is a sample competitor websites project. I would have used fake websites for the demo, but I needed to show that it works. So I just chose some gaming websites, gaming blog sites. Excuse me. And yeah, and put it in the table. Very simple, no custom fields whatsoever. Just table and blog post here. So just remember, competitor websites is the link to the blog articles or competitor websites. And then this is theoretically what I want to achieve. And I will show you how I achieve this. It's very easy. So from the table previously, I wanted to do competitor research and basically get the AI to just tell me what the competitors are doing. Okay, so now let's see how to get this output. So if I go to my automation, there will be this web scraper and market research automation. I think it's a short automation. Yeah, simple one. So basically the schedule is you can do whatever trigger you want. So this is a perfect time to show you the task edit. So this one was defaulted to every month. I'll just delete this. So you always need a trigger for automation. So right now you can do task edit. And we will choose the sample competitor websites project. Basically what this means is right now, whenever I add a new link to that project, it will just automatically run this automation. But before you do that, make sure you check everything and click this button to turn the automation on and save changes. But let me show you what's in the automation first. So task added, every time the task is added, the automation will do this find task. So in said project, it will just take all the tasks, and then so just basically this just means it just takes all the tasks, transform it into an array like a string, an understandable string, and then basically now I have this string. I'm just throwing it back to the AI. Hey, read this string of websites and then do a simple competitor analysis. And then the final step is create project. The sample title that I have is competitor research done. So basically what I'm telling it is every time I add a task, get all the tasks from the table, transform it into a string, and then do market research with it, take the results from that market research, create a Taskade project for me. So that way, every time the automation runs, I get a new project with all the new competitor research done. So that was what I was trying to achieve. So where can we improve on this automation? I would say is the generate with AI section. Because I realized this one, I'm just asking an AI, it's like just chat like, hey, make this better. It doesn't really, it works, but it's not really the best. So what I would do technically is actually to train an agent on market research and do this like a ask agent tool, make this step and ask agent tool and basically copy this prompt, but instead of generating with AI, I would ask a specialized AI agent to like, hey, conduct market research for me. And I think that output will be much better. But yeah, if you follow these steps, you can then go from this project. So for that automation, if you were to just click enter and maybe write, and I'm not going to, but if you write another website here, technically what it does, it understands that a new task is added. It will then automatically create a new project for you that looks like this. So that way we are kind of automating market research. Yeah, so that's just to show you how it could be done. But I know that this definitely can be improved, and there are a lot of ways to achieve this. But this is just one of the ways that I think can help you get started. Okay, that was the first kit. Any questions? Let me know. Happy to answer them. Then Dion said, WordPress posts can be set as drafts before being published. Yes, that's right. I think I went too fast there. Okay, so now the second kit that I have to show is this HR interview process automation kit. So again, this kit, what I was trying to achieve is to just automate HR workflows. And probably if I could just automate a part of that, that would be a win for me. And so basically, I think there was a customer reached out, and our team basically found like what they need and created this. So this kit, okay, this kit has a few projects, which is the kit quick start guide. So as usual, whenever you download the kit, always open this first. It tells you everything that you need about the kit. So let's see here. Streamlines the hiring process by automating interview coordination, follow-up emails, and basically for HR teams, and what is included as well. 3 projects, 2 automations, and a very simple AI agent. I don't think I trained this agent very well, but I just wanted an AI agent that definitely can be trained much better. I'll show you in a bit. Okay, so let's just dive into it. Oh, and there's a template as well. So in this kit, let me show you what I'm trying to achieve. Basically, I have this applicant dashboard project. When there are new applicants, I would just fill them in here and fill in their email. These are all fake people, don't worry. And then I will then have the status field here. So maybe if this person, the status of the interview is rejected, for this one, maybe they submitted a form for the interview. And then for this one, pending interview, meaning theoretically, this person has passed the first round of checks and we are okay to interview the person. I'm very sure this can be improved much better, but I'm just using my very basic knowledge of HR to try and make something that works. So this is the applicant dashboard where you just track all of your applicants. And then this is the interview questions template that I created. So basically just a rough kind of table of questions for the interview. This can be like anything, but for this example, it's a software interview template. And then this was the quick start guide. And in this example, we just took the template and the AI automatically created a title, interview for this guy. and basically pasted all this stuff from the template that I showed you just now. So all these things is from this template, copy pasted. Yeah. Um, okay, so let's see. This one would have one AI agent, the email writing specialist. I'm not going to show you. You know what? I'll show you again. So for this AI agent, I was just testing that. Basically, very simple prompt to write email for candidates that didn't get accepted for the job. So basically, this was the output that I would like. There we go. So we try to humanize the email as much as possible. Yeah, and then you can train it with knowledge, but I'm not sure how to train an email agent with knowledge. Maybe some best practices or a copywriting style guide, stuff like that, maybe. Yeah, and then tools, ask agent. This one is important. Make sure that it's on. And then now that we have the agent, we go to automation, and there are two workflows here. First is for a candidate that we would like to interview. Second one is for a candidate that maybe we don't want to interview. And let me show you that one first. Send follow-up email. So this one is based on the applicant dashboard project that you saw. Every time the status field is updated, so just now you saw it's like rejected or pending interview, submitted form. Every time that field is updated, this automation flow will only continue if this should be the status field. If the status field exactly matches rejected, let me just fix that. So basically what this means is every time I play with those buttons, this will only run if the button toggled to rejected. So let's say, boom, this candidate was rejected. What would happen then is I would ask the email writing agent to generate a rejected email. And then you will basically, from that generation, you would then send an email out. And then for this email, you would do this. So the subject line will be thank you for your application, and this would be the name of the applicant. And then for the body text, it's just basically this result here. Yeah, and that's it. So every time you click rejected, you will automatically send a rejected or unsuccessful application email to the rejected candidate. This feels a bit sad, but yeah, I assume if you have like a workflow of like a few where you interview like thousands of people, this might help you save some time. So on a brighter note, if the application went well and you want to interview them, basically this helps you do that. Every time the status field is updated, that's the trigger. Every time the status field is updated, this automation will only continue if the status is pending interview. So this should be status pending interview. Yeah. So in this example, maybe you had a look at resume and like, oh, this person has something that we see. We want to interview that person. So this is what you would do. Click pending interview. And then basically what this does is it would create a project from template. So basically what this means is it will automatically create a Taskade project from a template that you've created. In this example, we created the software engineer interview questions template. So we'll create a project from this template, and the title of it is basically interview for candidates. I think it's either name or email. Should be email. Yeah. So every time you click, every time the status field is updated and the candidate is pending interview, it will automatically create a list of questions for that candidate. Now that I'm explaining this, I realize that this can be even more taken like a step further. Maybe you can create branches, and for every, I don't know, maybe you have different departments. Maybe you're hiring software engineers and maybe like a SEO expert. So you can have two different templates and somehow have a custom field that says, if it's an SEO candidate, give him the SEO questions. If it's a what was that, software engineer, give him the software engineer questions. It's very customizable. And once you can achieve a lot from just simple automation, and that's what I like to do. I am a little afraid of all those crazy branches which some of our automations have. I prefer to just have one line of simple automation. Okay, and now that we've shared that, let me share with you our uh, all of the kits that we have today. Give me a sec. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you want me to go through something in a little bit more detail or repeat something, let me know. Perfect time to show you how the product works. Okay, and now I'll be sharing something with you guys right here. You see. Okay, so basically I pasted a link in the project. So this link basically is um, our public facing collection of AI kits and all that. So I can show you here. Mm, Yep. So I shared this link with you. So basically, this is just to show you guys all of the kits that we have today. Some of this we created ourselves, and some of this were customer requests that we created for them. So these are the requests that I have so far. I just tried to just have a simple tracking. I'll make this neater. And this is the coming soon. So basically, kits that we are currently working on, and yeah. So all of our kits are here. If you have any kits that you want us to create, let me know. And right now, I will share also another thing with you. Give me a sec. I created this project to basically track the community kit requests. Okay, so right now it's empty. You can do like a little live experiment if you want. Basically, right now, I'm trying to find a way to track community requests because it comes from everywhere. So imagine if I had a form to just quickly gather all these details. I think that would be pretty neat, and it will also save me a lot of time. So here's what I did. I created a very simple automation, kit request for Taskade, and I will show you guys how I created this form. See, 2 steps and it gets the job done. I love it so much. I'll share this form with you guys as well. So basically, this automation, 2 simple steps, and I get to track everything, all the requests that comes in. So basically, this is a form, and the form description, the form title is kit request for Taskade. Excuse me. The form description is if there's an AI kit that you want us to build, let me know, let us know, and we'll create it for you. If it's feasible, of course. I think there were some kits that I don't think I know how to do. Felt like rocket science to me. Yeah. Yeah, but I'll try my best. So basically, submit button text is like the trigger button. I will show you in a bit. So for this, in this case, it's please build my kit. Form fields, basically what the 3 main information that I want to know is title of your kit and what you want the kit to do. Maybe you want a kit to just automatically publish to X every day, or something to crawl websites. You can do a lot of stuff, but be as detailed as possible. If you have like workflows that you need help with and you don't know how to solve them, maybe just write down what you need to achieve, and then from there I can just try to create something to help you out. And then this field is optional. Who should we credit the kit? So maybe if you think that you have a specific workflow that you want to get help with, maybe I can credit you for it, and I will maybe put your Reddit username or Instagram username, whatever you want me to put, at the Kit Quick Start Guide, and give you credits for the idea. Yeah. And the end page content. So this was, I think, 2 weeks ago we updated this. So basically, right now, whenever someone fills up the form, this is like a thank you text, like thank you for submitting your request. Okay, and let me show you. Basically, so that was the form. So when someone fills up this form, basically what this automation does is just add a task. So just now I showed you the community kit request project. There's a kit request block. Basically, just whenever you fill up the form, it takes the information from everywhere and paste it into the table nicely. So there, here we go. Credits is, the question was, who do we credit the kit for? You will paste it to the credits if there are any. What is this kit about? You will paste it there. And the title of the kit is in the content. I think I did this a little bit messy. Can be better, but it works. Okay, so this is what the form looks like. And I will publish this form and share it with you guys. Oh, maybe I'll go a little bit slower and show you how to do that. So assume you've already created your automation and your form. Save changes, turn it on. Now you want to share that form with people. Like right now, I want to share it with you guys. What I'll do is I have to click share. This is the form. Check it, make sure everything's correct. Test it first. I did test this before, but yeah, test it and click run and check the output. So let's say everything is nice. What you'd want to do is click publish on the top right here. Yes, publish and done. This is the shareable link. I will copy this and paste it to the chat. Okay, I've pasted the link to the chat. This is the link to this form. So basically right now, if you guys were to just fill up the form, the project will then update in real time and I'll be able to see some of the kits that you guys want. Try it out if you want. I'll be waiting here. Okay, cool. So that's it. So this is the form. Kit request for Taskade. Title of your kit will be here. Maybe like AI, what's blog writing kit. What do I want the kit to do? Maybe write blog articles daily, optimize SEO, about cars, something like that. Topics about cars. Okay, who should we create a kit for? Maybe none. Maybe just leave it blank. Then I'll click please build my kit. Processing. Give it a sec, and then it's done. See, so this was the form and request. So now you have this. It's nicer now. Thanks for submitting the form. We'll review it and create it if it's feasible. And if you want to submit it again, you can do so. So right now, I sent this automation once. The way that I can check this is basically go to runs, and this will show you all the runs of this automation. So yesterday I tested this a lot. This is proof. You see, Dion, I tested it. Yeah. So today, this was right now completed. Then go back, go to the project. What was it? Community kit request, right? And there was my kit that I submitted. So there, write blog articles daily, optimize SEO, topic is about cars. So if I had given myself credits, would appear here. So yeah, right now, if you guys have any kits that you want, just submit it and it would appear here. Okay. Cool. See, we have one more, which is a business brain. This is from Reddit. I remember this one. Yeah. I would like to say kit that will structure a business brain in a home project within a workspace. Use case would be for a company knowledge source. Okay. Specific knowledge. Media documents, I see. Scraping. Okay. To identify newsletters received in Gmail, identify them with approval. Okay. Could be, and it applies to each agent. Okay, so this one is I get the idea. It's like a company brain, basically like a single source of truth for the company. You want to just basically have like an ultimate knowledge base to just hold all the information about the company. I get it. However, I think this might work only for a smaller company though, because I imagine if you just had like maybe just the SEO department of the company, this would already be quite a big project because there will be a lot of links to crawl, a lot of knowledge, a lot of newsletters to add into the company brain, a lot of PDFs as well. So that's not the problem. The problem is if it gets too big, I don't think the AI can keep up with the sheer size of the knowledge that we add in. So I would suggest instead of like a company brain, maybe break it down to different departments or specific departments. That way, it can be more focused instead of having the AI to just search through every single piece of data. So yeah, maybe like a HR business brain, SEO business brain, or copywriting department business brain, yeah, stuff, something like that, something more specific. For the company business brain, maybe I would just add in stuff that is super relevant to the company only and keep it super focused so we kind of don't dilute the information. But yes, I understand what you need. Let me see if I can create something similar. But I do have an example to show you. Something similar to this. I'll show you in a bit. We have another request for Google Scraper. Mm, let's see what this is about. Run a search on Google. Collect the first 20 websites on Google search. Scrape the websites. Write the main points from the websites into a new project. Simple enough. I can do this. We might have something similar already. Um, okay, so for this example, it works, but I will need to know what's the search term that you want to search for. I can create something with like a example search term, like a default search term, but yeah, I think I might have an example for this. It's okay, but the business brain, let me see. I had something similar where I trained the AI agent with knowledge, a lot of knowledge. I think I call it the ultimate AI agent knowledge kit, something like that. Let me see. It should be this one. So, yes, it's this one. Okay. Let me just create new folder for sample. Okay, so let's download this kit. This is the AI agent knowledge kit. We'll do it to live stream sample. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's use this. Okay, sample. Okay, so let's first, there was a kit quick start guide here. Sample projects. Okay, here you go. Kit quick start guide. Let's see what is not projects about. So this one has an automation that automatically detects new feed items and uses it to train the AI agent. And the project is basically just a knowledge hub that grows over time, storing training data and a self-learning AI agent. So technically, I think this kind of addresses both the requests, kind of. So imagine this is your business brain. This business brain project has an automation to automatically crawl Google, not really Google, but a company site with RSS enabled. And each time there's a new article, it will just take that new article, paste it into this project, and this becomes like a self-learning tool. So it answers part of the company brain one and part of the URL scraping one. Let me just show you what I mean. Okay, so I show you the automation first. So aggregate blog articles. I think this is a simple automation. Yeah. So this trigger, basically, every 15 minutes, it will just detect if there was a new item in the RSS feed. In this case, I did for the Taskade blog because I know there was a RSS feed for a blog. And let's say, yes, there is. What it would then do is you would scrape the web page and then just scrape the web page, get the new link, and paste it into a project. So this blog is, no, it should be blog articles, but I don't want to change it. So I will then paste the URL of the new article into this project. And if you turn it on, it should run indefinitely. And then with this, what you will achieve is this. You get a project with all of these links. So yeah, this formatting is wrong. It should be numbers. Okay. Yeah, it will then like automatically update this project with links. So if you run it, let it run indefinitely, then this project will just have like hundreds of links. And to just bring it all together, I think there's an AI agent. Yeah, I called it the block expert agent. It should be trained with this project. Yep, it is. So for this agent, basically what it does is I enable knowledge. I called it a blog writing expert, but in your examples, it probably could be like your company FAQ expert, something like that. And then the knowledge would just then be the self-updating project. So you remember there was an automation to automatically update this project. And from this project, we train the agent with said project. So technically, if you see the loop, you crawl a new website, you paste the new link, and the agent always keeps learning from this project. So this agent is a self-learning AI agent now. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So this was the, what was this called? AI agent knowledge kit. Okay. Let me see. Huh. Any questions? Let me know. I think I have few minutes left. So yeah. Mhm. Okay, let's see some of the questions in chat. Yeah, and I hope you guys found the session informative. I really tried my best to take it slower and explain things clearly. Yeah. Change abbreviation. Okay. Okay. Leon is helping with the FAQ. If there's any other questions, guys, feel free to let me know. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Thought we discuss. I would love can we do this board where we could discuss how existing tools in Taskade could be combined to resolve requests. Okay, I think Dion has got that covered. Thanks, Dion. Let me see if I miss any questions. Mm, okay, so Mike Saints. Oh, Mike Saints, I remember you wanted automation to crawl Google websites, right? And I asked you a question of what specifically you want it to be, and you mentioned benefits of posting on social media as a business. Okay, I can see how that works. So maybe if there's a new article, maybe about from some of the best websites that write about social media best practices, or like a social media expert blog, something like that. Every time, no, you wanted a top 10, crawl on Google and find the top 10. That's interesting. Okay. I think this can be achieved. Let me see. I wish I could have a clone. You know, say me too. Sometimes I just have too much to do and I end up not doing anything. Yeah, I do train AI agents to help me do my job. Yeah, so for me, I really like SEO. So I train a lot of SEO agents. I train them with specific Google documents, and I don't really have a workflow for them because for me, not really old school AI was just it's just here for like, I mean, like 1 year or something, right? But what I do like to do is just have individual agents trained with one specific job. So maybe it's just me, but I kind of believe that if an agent has a specialized role, it performs better than an agent that has multiple roles. Like for example, today I went through an agent that creates a blog post and then from that blog post write social media copy and automatically post it to X. If it was me, I would probably create like, you know, maybe two different agents, one for the blog writing, one for the copywriting, and maybe even another one for SEO optimization. And then in the automation flow, I make it, you know, go step by step. Um, I feel that would make a better, would give me better output. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the compliment. Okay, that's deep research. Cool. Okay. Good roll out the tool. There's a small convenience feature missing. Okay. Yep. Uh, Okay, guys. Last few minutes for questions. Let me know if there's anything you want me to cover, or if there's anything you want to ask Dion. Dion is the best person to ask. Dion knows everything. Yeah, got a deep research feature. Cool. Like, however, then comes the automation, and that is where the challenge comes in. Oh, tell me about it. Like, before this, I was not an automation guy. I was a chatbot guy. So I would the most the deepest reach of my powers were to just train AI agents. Automation was something very um, foreign to me, almost made me scared because of all the steps. But basically, what I did was just to take a step back, and I found out that as long as I have a vision of how I want the automation to go, if the vision is clear, the steps taken to achieve the goal is just the steps. Like you can do like multiple branches, you can just do one trigger, one output, like my form automation. That was a super simple one. Um, if the solution works, it works. Like that's how I try to think about it. And being someone that's afraid of automation, I always try to go for the simplest and shortest route, but with the maximal results. I think that's been my mantra for a while. Faris, will you be able to create a kit for my request in the form? That was the crawling for Google one, right? Yes, I saw it. I think I will work with Dion on this one. Dion mentioned that it was deep research. After this call, I'll just ask him a little bit more about that. And don't worry, I saw your request. I kind of have an idea to achieve it, but my idea won't be. Mm, for my idea, it's more like RSS feeds. Um, yeah, but for yours, I think Dion mentioned it will be deep research. I'll keep tabs on it. Once it's done, I will share it everywhere. And maybe if I can get it done by next week, I'll share it in the next live stream. Yeah. I should release it tonight. Yeah, no sleep for Dion. Is there a solution to find agents that will just grab the answer so I can say, is there a solution to find agents that will just grab the answer so I can say the sky is green and they will say no? Instead, I get receptors you have to figure out the sky is green. I don't really understand what you mean. Alright. Okay. Mike says yes. I'll keep an eye on your request. And for some reason, I cannot get rid of your name. It's in my head now, so I will have to do it one way or another. I will get your get a request done. I think you have to be explicit with your instructions. Yeah. Okay. Last few questions, guys, and then I'm off. I will see you next week, same time, same place, right here. Um, was it 7 p.m. PT? And then if you're in Asia, Singapore time zone, it will be 8 a.m. Friday morning Singapore time. Yeah. Okay. Mm, see. Okay. I will just set a countdown, 30 seconds, and then I will end the stream. Okay. Thanks for joining me, guys. It was fun. Quite a few viewers from everywhere today. So I think we're live on like Taskade events, X, LinkedIn, maybe Facebook. I cannot remember. But yeah, there's quite a few viewers today. Uh, yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. My name is Faris from Taskade. See you next week. And don't forget to submit your request for kids via the link that I shared. Let me just share it one more time so you guys know what I'm talking about. Give me a sec. Mm, oh, I lost the link. Automation. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna share the link to the form with you guys here. Yep, pasted it again. So any kit request, just let me know. If I can't build it, I'll get someone. I'll ask someone from the team who knows how to build it. So maybe Fast, maybe Dion, maybe John. I don't know. John was supposed to be here, but John's always very busy. So if John joins us, we have to be here. He's a very busy man. Right, guys, 30 seconds and we're gonna end the stream. Thank you guys for joining me. Take care. Have a good weekend. See you next week.